What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more F1 2020 My Team Season 3. Today we are heading on into the Sochi Russian Grand Prix, and before we go, apparently we need to renew our sponsors, which I'll just renew. I don't think we want to change our sponsors. They've been very good, and we had a good series of Grand Prix that really lived up to the sponsor expectations. So we're going to put these guys back on our car. Taking a look at our R&D tree here, of course last time out we fully completed the powertrain department as well as the chassis department. These two areas are fully maxed out, so we don't need to look at those. We have 3,338 resource points at our disposal, and I think we may want to look into a durability upgrade just to save a little bit of resource points here and there, because we are nearing the moment for regulation changes, so we need the resource and development points for those regulation changes that come up. We have a gearbox durability upgrade, electronics, and energy store, and turbo. I think I'm gonna just go along the line from right to left, maybe control electronics durability. I might develop it rushed. Hopefully it'll come before the Grand Prix weekend today. Facilities wise, we will also trigger something because we have 14 million in the bank, and I think we should be able to get enough money before we need to do contract negotiations with Max Verstappen at the end of the season. So I think I'm gonna focus on personnel. So we're gonna do this one, the fitness center, as well as the analysis suite. Punch in $10 million into our personnel facilities. Alright, so nothing came through just yet. The durability upgrade is still working. I guess I misread it and it's gonna come before the next Grand Prix, which is the Japanese Grand Prix. But there's nothing else to worry about. 1,400 resource points in the bank, and we're heading on into the Sochi Autodrome for the Russian Grand Prix. We're gonna do the practice programs as always, and then I'll see you guys afterwards for qualifying. Welcome to qualifying at the Russia Grand Prix Sochi Autodrome. Also, while I'm speaking right now, you will be seeing that there are expected regulation changes for next year. So we are in good shape to adjust those. We have approximately 2,400 research and development points. So we are going to continue stacking them and making sure that we have enough to adapt all our upgrades in time for the next season. So let's go in. Had a perfect practice program session. We've had all purples except for the qualifying pace program, which I think is kind of broken, but that is just my thoughts. Anyway, this track I feel comfortable on, I feel fast, so I'm confident in getting a good result. We're going to head out on medium compound of tire early on because I think we'll get a decent and competitive time. So we'll see ourselves in Q2. I think the regulation changes, by the way, will be presented towards the end of this session, or maybe even before the race. So we'll see. That I will show you guys if it happens. First lap of Q1, we said P17. Oh goodness, we are very slow on these medium compound tires. I think there are places where I can improve on it, so let's go one more round. Significant improvement on our first lap. We were approximately a second faster. We sit at P6. That should be enough to see us into Q2. There we go. We successfully qualified for Q2. Max Verstappen getting the fastest lap of the session. We were 1.2 seconds behind him, so I think if we move on to the soft compound tires, we should be competitive with him as well. So let's see what happens in Q2. Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Latifi, De Vries, Magnussen, and Ocon all failed to qualify for Q2, so let's head on in. First lap of Q2 is decent. We sit P2 just behind Carlos Sainz, 0.2 seconds. That should be enough to see us into Q3, so I think one shot and done is the deal here. Indeed, one shot and done. We still sit at P2. Carlos Sainz is 0.2 seconds faster than us. I think we can edge him in the next round of qualifying and get pole position. Max Verstappen going a little slower because he was on the medium compound of tire. He was 0.8 seconds slower than Carlos Sainz, 0.6 slower than us. Schumacher, Aiken, Russell, Perez, Gasly, and Stroll failed to qualify for Q3. So yeah, here we go into Q3. Let's see how well we do. Our first lap of Q3 is good. It is the fastest lap of the session. Let's see if we can get a little faster than before. The second lap is a lot better. We get the fastest lap with a 1:27.5. We are currently in pole position. Let's see if we can keep it. I think we should be good. Let's pray. So we do get pole position for the Russian Grand Prix. I will be honest, I kind of corner cut at a lot of places to get that time, but we were only just faster than Max Verstappen, 0.1 second gap to Max Verstappen. So it just shows how fast this guy is. Unbelievable grip and unbelievable pace on this track. I just leathered it, and I still couldn't get the time that Max Verstappen was getting, so I just had to cheat a little and found myself in P1 because the driver standing is getting intense. So we'll see if our little cheat at the start really helped us out. Bottas again getting P3, and if you guys saw Drive to Survive Season 3, you know his cheeky little scheme to get P3 in Sochi so that he could get the tow from myself at the start and hopefully overtake both of us. But we hope that we are the fastest car on the track, and hopefully we can outpace Bottas despite getting the tow at the start. So here we go into the race weekend, or rather the Grand Prix itself. So let's go get this dub on race day.
Welcome along then to Sochi and the Russian Grand Prix, one of 8 cities in the world to play host to both the Olympics and a Formula One race. It's a Grand Prix that's proven difficult to crack for anyone beyond the first 2 rows of the grid in recent years, so let's see if that can change today. Built on the shores of the Black Sea, the Sochi Autodrome is a 3.6-mile tour around some of the venues built for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. Close barriers may make overtakes more challenging, but with 56% of the lap taken absolutely flat out, we certainly won't be wanting for pure speed. A fitting arena then to do battle at the pinnacle of motorsport. Alongside me to discuss all the action today is Anthony Davidson. Thanks for joining us, Ant, and tell me, you were down in the pit lane earlier. How do you think the track conditions are today?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lucky lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Kvyat, Lando Norris, and Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, Albon, and Lance Stroll, Gasly, Perez, George Russell, and Aitken, Ricciardo, Schumacher, Esteban Ocon, and Kevin Magnussen. De Vries, Latifi, Grosjean, and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Okay, we need a good result today if we want to catch Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship.
Here we go at the Russian Grand Prix in the Sochi Autodrome. Let's take a look here and see what is going on. Soft compound tires are the must-start tire. And then we have our medium stint, oh god, revert strategy. So if we pit in a little later, by the looks of it, maybe lap 11-ish, we will have 0.2 seconds to spare on our strategy time. So let's do that. I think fuel-wise we should be okay. So I'm gonna play it a little safe and go 58 kilograms, just a little under our target. So we should be good. Our car is fuel efficient, our car is fast, so let's head straight on into the race itself as we enter the Sochi Autodrome for the Russian Grand Prix. Rich fuel mixture, 5 red lights, and off we go. Great start on the soft compound tires. Max Verstappen on the mediums, Bottas behind us. Great start from us, trying to extend our gap to the rest of the pack. He's going on the inside, but we defended well. Take a little corner cut there, that's fine as always. Let's go around the outside. Try to defend our position the best we can. Early brake and a nice turn there. Okay, let's keep pushing here. Bottas is right on our gearbox. Okay, good turn. Another good turn, but Bottas is right behind us. Ooh. Little bump from Bottas. He's going on the inside, blocking him off a little bit. But we are competitive. Our speed is quick. Alright, here we go. Final couple turns. Good turn. Alright, we're still in the lead against Bottas. Ooh, 0.3 second delta. Verstappen right behind us on 1 second delta. I guess Verstappen's on the medium to soft compound tire strategy. Green flag. Oh no, what's happening? Good turn. Someone is retiring by the looks of it. As you see, there are yellow flags. Nope. Yep. No, the yellow flag is traveling. Jack Aitken is out of the session. Alright. VSC deployed. Alright, VSC is about to end. Alright, VSC is done. Let's push now. We're down to standard. We were on lean for the VSC. Alright, Bottas is still 0.4 seconds behind us. Come on. Yeah, I know, Jeff. Alright, we're going rich. DRS enabled. Okay. So Bottas is probably going to get DRS off us. But we are rapid. Another fastest lap, but it is immediately stolen by Bottas. He is going on the inside, so we're going to give him the ultimate squeeze. There we go. Had to pull out of that overtake opportunity as we squoze him. Bottas and Verstappen squabbling, and now they are 1.3 seconds behind, but Verstappen takes P2. Max Verstappen is 1 second behind us now. Bottas right behind him, so they're gonna have a DRS train pretty much forming. Oy vey. Ooh, alright, lap 6 now. Still ahead of Max Verstappen and Bottas, but I am slightly scared of the DRS that Bottas and Verstappen are getting. They are surely catching up because of that. Oh my goodness, Max Verstappen is right behind me now. Oh my god. Goodness me, that was a close one. Let's look at our tire wear, 24-28%. Max Verstappen, Jesus, nearly lost it all there. Anyway. Oh, Max Verstappen going on the inside, but we are going to. Ooh, Max Verstappen bumps into us. Did he get wing damage? He got wing damage. This is bad. Max Verstappen tried it on the inside line, but he collides with us and gets wing damage. Bottas is now the one endangering our dominance here in P1. Giving him some dirty air to slow him down a little. But he is not looking like he's gonna give up too easily. Let's keep going though. The teammate is in the pits to fix his wing. Bottas is the only one really threatening us right now. Sainz is approximately 4-5 seconds behind us. Norris as well. Oh, Bottas coming in on the inside line here. But he is squeezing out. Squeezed out. Here we go. Lap 9. Yep, pit window coming up on lap 11 or 12. So let's see how far we can stretch these. We're on 35% tire wear. Ooh, Bottas going around the outside. Oh, we regained that position. Bottas, stay behind, mate. Stay behind. We regained that position. Alright. Bottas is still competitive though. He's approximately 0.7, 0.8 behind us. We still gotta keep fighting for this position. Alright, we've made up all our fuel. We're now almost on level terms, so we're going to use Rich. Alright, Bottas is in the pits, and this is now our boxing window. I think I might go until lap 12 or 13 before switching on to mediums, depending on what my time is for this lap. Ooh, Daniel Ricciardo is out of the race. No VSC or safety car. Alright. I think we keep going here. I'm still quite competitive on these tires, so one more lap and then we're coming in for a medium compound of tire. We are now 6 seconds ahead of Kvyat and Norris, so we are doing well on time. If we continue to push, Norris and Hamilton in the pits by the way, if we continue to push, I think we should be in with the Grand Prix victory soon. So, yep, Daniel Ricciardo. Yep, we definitely need to pit, so we are going to go into the pit lanes now. Hopefully we can get a good service today. Ooh, into the pits. Kvyat on mediums is probably going to go past us. Stroll, Gasly, and Russell probably going to pit as well because they're on soft compound tires. Their softs are probably dead. Yeah, Stroll is coming in, Gasly's coming in, sure. I don't know about Russell, we'll wait and see. But here we go, onto the medium compound tire. Let's go, boys. 2 seconds, nice. That is what we like to see. Moving, moving, moving. How am I losing fuel on lane? Look at we're on negative 0.04 laps of fuel. How come? I don't know. Verstappen is just ahead of us. Right, so Verstappen still needs to pit off of his soft compound tires, so that means we can take that spot. Russell probably also needs to stop, so that spot is also ours, and I don't know who's leading. Ooh, drifting past there. That is bad. Bottas right behind me. Bottas is finishing the Grand Prix because he's on the hard compound tires. We gotta keep going. Russell in the pits now. Kvyat is up ahead. Full race update.
The time last lap was a 1 minute 53.6.
What did I just say? I don't know. Kvyat in the pit lane right now. Here we go. Kvyat in the pit lane. Verstappen takes the lead of the Grand Prix temporarily. We are not the fastest car yet on track. Yeah. There we go. Verstappen is 5 seconds ahead of us. I think he is going to take the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Ooh, Max Verstappen in the pits. So we should be getting the Grand Prix victory now. Ooh, 132.1 is our fastest lap, but it's not the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Of course, Max Verstappen on his soft compound tires are probably way faster than us. But anyway, we have a 5 second gap to Bottas that we need to try and maintain. Ooh, Max Verstappen with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. He's on soft compound tires, so I have to be wary of him. He is catching quick. This is flashback to Singapore. Goodness me. Oh no, another fastest lap. Yikes. He is catching rapidly. We gotta be careful of him. We are, what, 6 laps away, including this one, from the end of the Grand Prix. He should be catching us at the current rate that we are driving. He's going at, what, 130 pace? We're 132. Ooh, Max Verstappen is right on the tail of Bottas right now. If you look at the top left deltas, Max Verstappen is definitely going to get a move done in the next couple turns. There you go, just as I finished that sentence. He is up to P2 now, with the fastest lap. Boy, Max Verstappen is now within DRS range, right on my bum. Goodness me. I am not going to fumble this man. He keeps getting fastest lap. What is wrong with him? The guy is a beast. What in the world is he doing? What's he eating? Oh, he's right on my tail. He's right on my tail. Oh my god, he's right on my tail. Gonna defend a little. Good defense. Okay, he has DRS on us here. We gotta get up to whoever that is in front of us. That is a back marker that can help us. Ooh, Max Verstappen's right on my gearbox. He's going on the inside. I outbrake him here. Yellow flag, what happened?
Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Alright, what happened with the yellow flag? Was that a collision? I don't know. Oh my god, it is so tight between Max Verstappen and myself. I have to get in front of Latifi ASAP. Alright, here we go. Final lap of the Grand Prix. This is where it all comes down. What it all comes down to, pretty much. Latifi up ahead. We're just behind him. I keep fighting against Latifi, but let's see. Verstappen on the inside. Ooh, colliding. Did we take a hit? Did we collide? No, I don't think so. We didn't get a warning. Let's keep going. Oh, we may have the vital distance that we need to secure this dub. Come on, Latifi, get closer here.
Fuel now. The tank is empty.
Come on, come on, come on. Gotta use our ERS, everything that we got. Oh my goodness. Okay, Rich, overtake everything that we have. Ooh, crashing into Verstappen. He's going ahead. A little dive bomb. Can we get it? I think we got it. 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 Verstappen. Stay behind me, bro, please. A little tussle with Verstappen. Sorry, bro. Squeeze and squozen. Here we go. Checkered flag, and we secure P1 of the Russian Grand Prix.
That's 3 wins in a row. Unbelievable work.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection, a shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
A little bit of a tussle with Max Verstappen, but we still managed to get P1. A little scruffy at the end, a little violent, but nothing more than just a couple friendly jabs in order for us to secure P1. Double podium again, maximum points for the weekend. We couldn't have asked for anything better. A good race weekend overall for Su Motorsport. Here we are at the results page of the Russian Grand Prix. We get P1, Max Verstappen gets P2 with the fastest lap, of course. Daniel Kvyat rounds out the rest of the podium positions, 3.4 seconds behind me. Bottas, Hamilton, Sainz, Gasly, Leclerc, Norris and Perez round out the rest of the points positions in the race. Stroll and Russell, Ocon, Albon, Schumacher, Magnussen, De Vries, Giovinazzi, Grosjean and Latifi round out the rest of the grid that finish. Ricciardo and Aitken do not finish the race. Of course, everyone is going to be curious to see the standings after today's Grand Prix. Max Verstappen is only 9 points ahead of us with 314 points. We are closely behind with 305. Bottas is way far down the pecking order, 150 point gap from Max Verstappen, 164 points for him. Constructor standings wise, we continue to lead 619, but it doesn't matter because we already secured the championship for the constructor standings. So it's all down to Verstappen and myself to fight out who gets the driver's standings results. I hope I get it in the next couple Grand Prix. Ridiculous race today. Russia was a stunning Grand Prix. We had the pace, we had the speed, we had the best car on the track. We had a great start as well. blasting ahead from Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton, or Bottas. I think it was Bottas actually. So we were in the lead. We kind of defended well at times, but then it got scruffy a little. A couple of times we cheated. The qualifying session as well, I kind of cheated. So it is all fun and games though, because it's Max Verstappen, our teammate, and me fighting it out for the driver's standing. And of course the fans want something a little more spicy, something that is going to be very tight. So after all, that is what happened today. Very tight race for the driver's standings, and that is what the fans will be going crazy about. Who will win it in Su Motorsport? Will it be myself or Max Verstappen? Otherwise, I don't know what else to say, because this was a pretty straightforward race. Simple strategy, soft to mediums. Max Verstappen went the mediums to soft after his tussle with us resulted in a wing damage situation for him. Bottas gave a run for our money as well. A couple times he came close to overtaking us, but we defended well, battled it out well. We released right behind Max Verstappen after the pit stop, so it was kind of a hard stopping moment until we realized he still had a stop, but then he still managed to catch up to us. So that is the insanity of Max Verstappen's pace. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next up is the Japanese Grand Prix. So yeah, we're gonna head on over there. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell right next to it so you're notified when the next video goes live. As always, I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and thank you so much for stopping by this channel. Until next time in Japan, I hope you guys stay safe and take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.